Greetings again, everyone. Thank you for coming over to EOG. Today's episode of Evolutions of Gaming is about the differences between the first major four. Now, Pong was... I'm not going to go and put Pong up here because Pong was just a simple game. Just a pure, simple game system. But everyone knows the main manufacturer, Atari, was the biggest in the late 70s and early 80s, where it had its nice, revolutionary, simple, elegant controller right here. One button, and that's it. This is the emulator, so it has extra stuff. But for back then, this is what they had to offer. Now, let's go and see how things moved along from there. The next one in our collection was the breakthrough, known as Famicom over in Japan. The Nintendo Entertainment System was the one that broke the mold, having a huge collection, starting with most famously known as the Super Mario Brothers, Metroid, Mega Man, Castlevania, just to name a few. This was the jump. The graphics were better, the gameplay was great. The controller, as you can see, went from one button to two buttons, and a select and a start button. Just fantastic. And it started the epic gaming wars that would happen later on throughout the 90s and the late 80s was because of this one. This came out in 1984, I believe, in America. Really good system. I would go and recommend it for anyone. If you don't have one, just go and get the mini. You won't, or any type of emulator. You will not regret it. Moving on to 1991, Nintendo came out with the Super Nintendo, 16-bit. The controller redesign was instead of 2 to 4 buttons and 2 top buttons. And it really revolutionized. Such great things came from the Super Nintendo were Super Mario World, Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, Super Metroid, Mario Kart was established here. It started out a whole line of great things, but it also had the first great battles in gaming systems. And I'm about to show you its main competitor. The next one to come out, well, actually, the Sega Genesis came out before the Super Nintendo. But I was just going with the Nintendo marker. It says right on top, 16-bit. Great system. Started out with your favorites like Sonic the Hedgehog. Of course, it had from Mortal Kombat, Altered Beast, Golden Axe series, just to name a few. And it had an interesting setup too. But what people most know about it when it first came out, it had a 3-button configuration with the start, which was a little bit awkward. Now when they do most of the redesigns, have a 6-button wireless type of function, but it's kind of garbage. And this is literally the first, I call it the first 3 parts of a generation here. And I just wanted to go and give you guys a heads up and see how things have went through from one facet to the other. I'll have another video that's coming up that will go and show how things evolved even further. Thank you for watching.